Hello Pisces.
Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot. This is your reading.
Remember, it will not resonate with everyone, so please keep that in mind, but I do try to reach the majority. But this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, full Celtic cross. See what the incoming energies are. Remember, Tarot is here to help, not to hinder. If you don't like the path you're on, you have free will and can change it. If you like the path you're on, embrace it. See what's going on. Beginning energy or incoming energy. Two of Swords. Some of you got your swords up. You're more or less blocking situations possibly because you want to keep peace in yourself, in your mind, and in your life. You're unable to make a decision with the Judgment card as a subject at hand. Or maybe you made wrong judgments. We'll clarify. And as I clarify with this other deck I have, it can change the whole story up. So bear with me. No matter what I put out at first, it can change up. It's crossing it. The King of Rods. That could be a fire sign. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it could be that the judgment that you have with this King of Rods. It's a King of Rods, not the Knight of Rods if I said that. It could be off. Maybe you didn't make the right decision. Maybe you misjudged the situation with this King of Rods. It could be that maybe this person is judgmental against you and maybe in a wrong way. But like I said, I got to clarify. I don't know yet. Ace of Pentacles as what crowns you or your goal. It is in reverse, so you're feeling like you may not want to offer anything that is stable to this individual or situation, because the King of Rods could be a situation too where things are non-committal right now for whatever reason. Foundation could be over a lover. In the past, the Queen of Swords, this could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And it also could be that you're taking on this energy where someone is trying to make wise decisions. Knight of Rods, near future. So you'll still be dealing with this fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, in the near future, you could be, again, taking on this energy. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. But it's right now, someone non-committal. They're not, that they got things they want to do, so they're here, there, everywhere. And every once in a while, they're short-tempered, or they're just not feeling like themselves. Possible future outcome or advice from the universe is the Eight of Wands, is communication. It could be that you will be communicating or the universe is telling you to open up communications. Again, I got to clarify. What is coming towards you? Someone wants to put down their swords. They don't want to fight anymore, possibly. That's the Five of Swords in reverse, by the way. Your hopes and fears, you want a happy environment. You want a happy home. You want a happy life with the Four of Wands. Nothing wrong with that. And the outcome, the Hangman, you're waiting for something. We'll find out what you're waiting for. What are you waiting for? Or someone is waiting something from you. I do see a lot of indecision right now. Like you're not wanting to commit, or someone's not wanting to commit with you, or they're just not saying. Or it just may feel this way, and maybe you feel like your judgment is wrong, because at the subject at hand, the judgment is in reverse. This means like something isn't set in stone just yet. As with the King of Rods is crossing it. Why are you there for Pisces? King of Rods as the subject at hand. The Sun in reverse. Someone's not happy is why. They're just not happy with the situation. Judgment in reverse. King of Rods crossing it. And the Sun in reverse. Why are you there as the subject at hand? Not happy with the situation with the lover. It's with the lover. We got it twice. Major Arcana. So you're not happy with the lover. Or the lover's not happy with you. Or you're just not happy with each other. So what crowns you is the Ace of Pentacles or your goal. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Why are you there as the goal or what crowns you? Yeah, you don't know if you want to work on this anymore. You don't know if you want to offer anything that is solid anymore. What's trying to pop out. And it's causing you anxiety with the Nine of Swords. So this is what crowns you. You're not sure what to do with it. You're not sure whether to work on something. You're not sure whether to put all your effort into something, because it causes you anxiety. Now the Foundation is a Lover's card, as I said, is Major Arcana, and it is there in your life. So it's twice, so it's pretty. So those of you who have a lover's type situation which you're unhappy with and you're trying to make a wise decision on it, this could be your reading, okay? So the Lovers in the upright as the Foundation, why you there for Pisces. Two of Swords, that incoming energy, remember? Someone you may set boundaries now. You may not let somebody in, or you may have trouble letting them into your feelings and knowing what you're wanting in life. And you may be putting also the blindfolds and not seeing for this person for what they are, or they're not seeing you for what you are. And everybody's got like rose-colored glasses on. So the Lovers in the upright, Two of Swords in the upright, why you there for Pisces. Got your blinders on. Because it could be a younger person. This could be you also. But this is a Page of Cups in reverse. So messages that are coming across are being misunderstood, or someone is not saying what they want with the Page of Cups in reverse. They're holding back maybe. Or like I said, messages could be just not right. You know, it comes out wrong. So Queen of Swords in the past, in the upright. Again, this could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but it doesn't have to be. It could be someone who holds their sword righteously and trying to find the truth and intelligent. And people go to them for advice often, but they are a queen indeed. So the Queen of Swords in the upright, why you there in the past for Pisces. Ace of Swords. Queen of Swords wants to say their truth, but for some reason they're being told to hold back in the past. Queen of Swords in the upright, Ace of Swords in reverse. Why you there in the past for Pisces? The World. Because the karmic cycle probably did not end in the past, and they couldn't say what they wanted to say. They had to hold back for some reason. You can leave it in the comments why you holding back and what you need to say. Or maybe somebody came across kind of gruff with the messages again. I'm hearing that a lot. The messages are off. Be careful and open up communications. Confirm things. Make sure someone understands, because someone's got the blinders on. They're just not seeing properly. Now in the near future, you got the Knight of Rods in reverse. Again, this could be someone short-tempered. Here, there, everywhere. Not feeling well. Non-committal. But it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they're in reverse in the near future. Why you there for Pisces? Ace of Cups. You may want to offer a cup or a cup of emotion, or a new start with this Knight of Rods, or they may want to start something with you. But I don't know. They're in reverse, so I don't know if it's a stable offer. So Knight of Rods in reverse, Ace of Cups in the upright, why you there in the near future for Pisces. So if you're going to offer this to them, you're the one doing it. Yeah, you want a happy home. They're getting this twice too. Four of Wands. Someone wants a happy home, and it had to do with the Knight of Rods. It had to do with fire sign, or like I said, someone that's non-committal. Maybe you're the one non-committal, and someone wants to offer this to you. But someone definitely wants this. You know, it could be that someone that was non-committal, you feel that's non-committal, wants to offer this to you, but you're unsure. But communications are way off. I'm hearing that. Open up communications, because there are a lot of misunderstandings and people aren't understanding what's going on in real time. It's like things are mixed up completely. So advice from the universe is the Eight of Wands, or the possible future outcome. It can be. So the Eight of Wands in the upright, why you there for Pisces? King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm thinking it's the universe telling you to open up communications, because things are not stable right now. You also, some of you can be dealing with a Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, but not necessarily. Could be about stability. So 8 of Wands in the upright, King of Pentacles in reverse. Why you there for Pisces? If someone doesn't want to battle, it says not to battle. Don't get all upset over situations that you find not stable, because communication is the key. People need to open up communications. Like I said, people aren't seeing things clearly, and it could be a mistake in some way, a miscommunication. So what is coming towards you, or the outside environment? Someone is putting their swords down. The 5 of Swords in reverse. Why you there for Pisces? Yeah, and they're kind of keeping to themselves and thinking diligently and without people around, or not telling everybody everything. They're really contemplating on what happened. So they're putting their swords down. They don't want to fight anymore. So 5 of Swords in reverse, the Hermit in the upright. Why you there? They want growth with you. They want blessings with you. Remember, this is the outside environment, or what's coming towards you. Now, the hopes and fears, you're hoping this maybe. 4 of Wands in the upright, a happy home, a content home, one where you could celebrate and enjoy yourself with. So 4 of Wands in the upright. Why you there for Pisces as the hopes and fears? Knight of Wands, also again the Knight of Rods. The same over here twice in reverse. So someone wants a happy home with the Knight of Rods, or someone that they feel has this mentality. Or maybe, like I said, this Knight of Wands may want this with you, even though they are showing in reverse. It could be that they're just upset. Sometimes that's what it is. That's all it is. Knight of Pentacles. They want something long, stability, long standing. And like I said, for some of you, you'd be dealing with the earth sign. Some of you will be dealing with water, or like yourself. Others will be dealing with fire, and some with air. So they're all here. So it's a pretty big energy. In the end, the Hangman, someone's waiting around. Let's see what they're waiting around for. For Pisces. The Hangman, why you there is the final outcome for Pisces. Queen of Swords in reverse. Someone's getting upset waiting. They're getting impatient with the Queen of Swords. Again, it could be an air sign. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Like I said, I don't have to. But this person is becoming very impatient waiting. So the Hangman in the upright. Queen of Swords in reverse. Why you there? Yeah, they're waiting, and they're not telling you everything, or you're not telling them everything. They don't know what is going to happen, so they're waiting, and they're getting upset while they're waiting. I'm thinking they're getting upset because they don't know what's going to happen with the moon and the upright. They can't see things clearly. That is evident in here. We had the 2 of Swords twice, and now we got the moon is not seeing things clearly, not as clear as you should, or they should, or the people around you, or all of you. So I see a little bit of something going amok with someone's happiness, with the lover situation. I believe its communications are way off, and someone is thinking, well, I don't know what I don't want to do this anymore. It's keeping me up nights. It's stressing me out. But someone still wants to make a new beginning of a love offer, of a happy home. But they may be non-committal, or seem non-committal, or they feel that you are. But somebody is wanting this start. And I see it's an outside environment wanting to come towards you. They want the blessings. They want the growth. They want to put their swords down. And they're thinking diligently upon themselves and not really expressing it to other people. But I see the universe is saying communication is the key. Put your swords down and regain stability, because it is off. In the end, somebody is waiting and getting impatient because they don't see an end in sight. They don't see where this is going to end. So communication is the key. Open up communication. Start talking if you want to. If you want to, go with this path, go with it. And maybe you can change the end if you want to talk to this person, so they're not, in the dark about everything. Or if someone else is watching this and it's about a Pisces, they could do this. They could start up communications. But if you don't want to talk to them, you can do that too. It's, you have free will. In the end, you'll be dealing with the King of Swords, and again in the upright. Just like the Queen of Swords, this person is intelligent. People go to them for advice. And when they speak, they're straightforward. It's not that they're being harsh when they're in the upright. They're just straight out what they are, So that is the end result, and that could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Like I said, someone taking on their crown, speaking their truth, and doing it well. So that is your reading, Pisces, and I will let that go, okay? Bye.